listen to a young girl who was saying that the community here is totally very angry.
Was the so-called Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to major academic services of Government College to Delhi and
go gather, destroy their food. Make the camp. That other camp.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.
The Bali people are a very prominent group in the northwest region of Cameroon. The Bali people resident in the southwest region of Cameroon are a very dynamic group and fast expanding subpopulation. As part of collaboration, the African Center for Community and Development always seeks to embrace cultural activities as a focal point of its development-based activities. The Bali Group in this region is a focal point, and as such, the African Center for Community and Development plays host to their cultural practices for development and for their preparations for activities including national festivals. Good day, thank you very much for talking to people, places and events and to the African Center for Community and Development. What is your name, ma'am?
Yeah, welcome. And my name is Faye Beatrice, Mrs. Pierami.
Okay, and you are the leader of a group. What is the name of your group?
The name of the group is Naji Cultural Group. Naji Cultural Group.
And it represents, we have so many tribes in Cameroon. Which people in Cameroon?
Bali Nyonga.
What is the group all about?
Is to promote our culture.
Okay. And
development.
So far, how many women are in the group?
We are 19 people, both women and men.
So you're trying to promote Bali culture in the west coast of Limbe or in Limbe?
In west coast of Limbe.
Okay. And who is the brain behind this movement?
I'm one of the brain.
Okay. So you thought it was very necessary to bring women and people from Bali to celebrate their cultural heritage?
Yes.
What can you tell me is the main thing I can learn from a Bali woman? Apart from fufukon and yeah.
They are very welcoming. They are hardworking. They are smart, and in fact, they can also do what man can do. Men can do.
So can you say what you just told me in your dialect so that other people from Bali in the African diaspora can hear?
Like In my dialect, I would say Batom Bonket. So we were welcoming, we were hardworking, and smart my yiki. So we say Babu yiki jo mumba feel like yeah. Bali mungwik feel ma kwa fa ngum.
Thank you. Thank you very much for talking to people, places, and events. Cultural activities within the Bali people starts very early. Children of as early as 4 to 5 years participate in cultural activities, including drumming, and hence are natural custodians in the future, as they learn to manage these instruments at very tender ages, and when they become adults, they are professionals by their own rights. Good day, sir.
Yeah, good day.
What is your name?
I'm called Faye Innocent,
And you are the...
cultural president of the Naji Cultural Association Dance Group.
Now, what can you tell me about the group and the cultural activities that you carry out?
Where, as you are seeing, we are still little children that we want to grow, and more to that, we need support from our elders. That's why we love to show our proof everywhere. We don't want to hide, so that in that they can encourage us in any way. This is our dance group that we have just formed it, just for a recent. I see that this April that is coming will make us a year. But more to that, what we are doing is not the way we are in the meeting now, because we are only about 19 of us, but what we are doing is what 100 cannot even do, what we cannot even count. So right now, we're out there to take it from our mother house from Bali and bring it here. That's how when we bring it here, we have an information that we have to go and celebrate the Limbe Festival Art and Culture. This is the preparation that we are about preparing for it tomorrow, because it will start tomorrow, the 2nd of April to the 9th of April. So this April even will make us our 1-year anniversary that we created this our own Nanji in Limbe, Southwest region. So we are out to promote culture and development to all our youth which are around town or outside the country, so that they should come together so that we can build our country, Cameroon, to live in peace and harmony. But more to that, this cultural dance group is not only for the Bali, it's all for about all Cameroonians, because we accept everybody. As they say that learning never ends, you learn everywhere you go, even in church, in school, etc.
Thank you very much for using the F complex as your training ground for the event that is supposed to take place tomorrow. And I would like you to say what you just said in your dialect, so that other people and Bali people across the world can listen to what you say.
Yeah, I will first of all thank you for what you have just did to us this afternoon, because we have been looking for a place to be like this, but we have not found. But God make it possible for us to see it this day. Okay, I will now translate it in my dialect. Nga nyum yindo nchuwa wanga wa bon bani mayo bante ngong maliba. Yo for bani nchunga ndum pon ba liba anyawa. Ayele buton chese maliba. Nyinga fa bunga yonda kumda nanji. Nyinga ene bumba bon ba ni sembo. Nyinga bonam vu kumvia bon jam jam. Bon se kumvi jinga yonda kwanda mo bon ba ya ngong bon me majingong yongong Cameroon. Nyinga bantu se nin chu tanchu. Chini tanchu yeke atum se. Bua ndi nin chu ti budo yo ke amaji limbera. Yanto bina lo le fonvi yan yo yable la ban nyun se kunjwa yapto bi ni fonvi so ibo yunda kum na njo bo fun ya mago se ndo monu bon se bo kumbi ban fet bu se bo kumbi bo yo bo wang se to ji mi bo yo kan jam jinga bu su yo bu ba ka chu ka be an go kumbi wa no ngong ba yele bu ta wa se no ngong ba ele bu ye se nga no ngong kun go su yo mun chu ma ya lung kang ma fe mu kali wa ino se ni ndo ma chu mu ni chu mu kali jinga.
Thank you very much for talking to the African Center for Community and Development, and to people, places, and events.
Thank you.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
What's your name?
My name is Mbongaya Ivo.
And What is your role in this highly cherished African group?
Well, my role, I am the founder of this association. As my culture man have just said, he have said it all. I have nothing to say than to appreciate what my culture man have just said now.
Okay, so I wish you good luck in your celebrations and congratulations for coming up with this bright idea to celebrate culture in Cameroon and beyond. Thank you very much for talking to the African Center for Community and Development.
Thank you very much.
It is hoped that the international community and organizations focusing on cultural development across the globe will work with the African Center for Community and Development to protect cultural groups, their heritage, as well as to preserve the dignities that are enshrined in the intangible cultural artifacts of peoples in Cameroon and Africa. This has been Arrey Ivo reporting for People, Places and Events at the African Center for Community and Development. Thank you very much for watching.
And you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for listening from our journalist.
This was the Cultural Group of Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools, including your academic education for government college to Delhi. And
Go gather, destroy their food. Make a camp. And that other camp, don't compensate everybody.
each generation sometimes. Today I hope we can be on the side of Naji Flat, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point as more dancer. Lines are meaningful. With too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after stories totally adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these headlines on the pavements of our contemporary life.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.